you should be able to see what I've written.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one there.
yeah. I see it. It is,
Yeah. So when you go and look at it yourself, you should just click on there, that there. So here, you should have the full title, because you haven't covered all three parts, you see. You've got benefits and drawbacks
yes.
of corporate social responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third part, to what extent do you agree that companies should be legally required to have CSR?
Yes, sir.
Because that's the third part, which you didn't.
I mean,
look
I
at.
should put the whole title, which is in
Yeah,
the
but
title.
also because then you can, because also in your essay, you didn't cover the last part here. You didn't talk about to what extent do you agree.
Oh,
You didn't look at that bit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really sorry. I will.
Well, no, but I'm here to help. So this is the first draft, of course, and then the final one is due week after next. Because
Okay.
next week is presentation week.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So here I put. So you use topic sentences because you also you have no thesis statement or route map. We'll talk about that in a minute. You have hardly you only have one in-text citation, and some sections are not relevant to the title here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, follow the essay title. There's three main parts. Benefits, drawbacks, and to what extent do you agree they should have it?
Okay, sir. Yeah, I've noted down that.
Okay, yes, have you written that down? So let's have a look, see what else I've got here. So yeah, what's ITO and BPO?
So I was resulting. I mean, this. Basically, I was just writing it and in a small form. So I really have to, because I have the references. So I just.
Yeah. So here there's a reference interviews and quantitative survey among Germany's 200 largest banks, but there's no reference to it. You haven't got an in-text reference like surname and year. No thesis statement or route map. Now the thesis statement, it should be related. It's probably in this essay. I'll argue that companies should be required to have a CSR policy.
Okay. So the reference.
And then in the route map, first the benefits we discussed, then the drawbacks, and then the last part. There's three main parts to this essay title. So thesis statement and route map. I mentioned it there, haven't I?
Okay.
Route map. Yeah, let me just show you this thing here that I've shown lots of times before.
Yeah.
The thesis statement there shows the main purpose, the position of your essay, and route map, the organisation of the essay of the main body, and then topic sentences, and it's evidence explanation using in-text referencing.
Okay.
And then a conclusion, three parts to a conclusion. You can take a photo of this if you want.
Yeah, let me take a screenshot here. Thank you, sir. It's done.
Right. So that, that's topic sentences and things like that.
And the reference number should be directly with the, I mean, let's say if I've taken.
So if you, each, where's your reference? So what's this? You first mentioned now we are introducing a B-Tree brand. What's that?
So it's basically a South Asian, some sort of, I mean, Behtri brand. I mean, it's a Urdu word.
You've mentioned it. I don't know, but what is it?
It's an Asian brand, so Behtri is called mean in English.
Is there a reference for it?
I think no, sir.
I mean, you just mentioned straight out of the blue without anything,
Yeah.
So that doesn't quite make sense. What you have here doesn't fit.
Okay.
So you need a clear introduction with the thesis statement and a route map.
Okay.
First, we'll talk about. I will discuss first the benefits will be discussed, then the drawbacks, and then finally, that last part of the question. So yeah, don't use headings. Use topic sentences in.
I use topic sentence, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Topic
this
sentence.
Is policy price. What's that? References. You only have one in-text reference. Is it relevant? The pricing of B-Tree brand is very important. People say sale and purchasing. Is that to do with the essay title? CSR, corporate social responsibility. So,
I thought I should be in detail in everything, so
well, no, only what's here in the essay title.
I think I've taken so much things which should not be done.
Promotion place is it relevant? It should be about corporate social responsibility. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe with examples from companies. You mentioned that one there. B3 should be B3.
Behtri.
Behtri.
Yeah, I think the E is put it on mistakenly the second one.
Anyway, it's not explained. Topic sentences to show what's going to be, what's this about. CSR policy. Online selling is a trendy thing for sales and promotion. Is it relevant? Well, you need to talk about corporate social responsibility. What is that?
Okay, sir.
What is corporate social responsibility? What? Because there's different types of corporate responsibility, isn't there? Reference. Yeah, this shows, because you've got 15% similarity. This is probably from poor paraphrasing, I'm not sure. So if it's about social responsibility, you should clear topic sentence. This looks like almost copied this bit. But about the references, yeah. Again, no, just use, don't use lists.
Okay, sir.
Again, references.
Mm.
You got Greenpeace spelling there.
Oh.
Yes. So this is related to, you could include it to,
Notification.
this, to what extent do you agree companies should be legally required to have CSR and embed it in there? It's a key aspect of the mission statement. You got a little bit there, but it's in the wrong, it's not organized. See, there's some lifting I put here because it's copied, not the reference, the paraphrase is not good enough. And this, is it necessary, this diagram?
It's not.
I don't know.
I don't.
Often find these in these essays.
I made some small chart in the.
The main and major drawback is a cost of, okay, so that's a sort of, you got a sort of topic sentence there. No lists. Conclusion. Yeah, thing is though, you got.
I think it's not enough. I should.
Yeah, you need to just follow the essay title. Only what's required from the essay title. Harvard style. Is that 8 sources? This is not. If you look at the template.
Yeah.
For coursework 1, it's found in term 2, 1.12.
Yes, sir.
Because it has here the Harvard style here. So if it's an article online, title in italics, journal article print, yeah. If it's a book, yeah. So that's examples of Harvard there.
It should be 8 reference.
Minimum is 8, because if you look at the.
Okay, sir.
The brief cover sheet, usually including your SHL class code, candidate number, and word count. Exclude reference list. I think I'll upload something about that.
Okay.
Yeah, and the student declaration form. It's not. I think Joe's forgotten about it. Okay. And yeah, after this, that's what I use to for the final assessment. This is what I use.
This.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's there in the brief.
This will be for the final one.
Yes, I'll use that for the final. But what I've used for this one, there's this symbol here. If I click on there, So this is another summary of things to do. Task achievement, knowledge and understanding. You have not answered the essay fully because you missed the last part out really. Task use of sources. Some points are missing. Support from sources. I mean, you need to put in-text citation because you have a list of sources there, but you've only used one in the paragraph. I think there's just one there. So you need an in-text reference for the information, preferably 2 for each paragraph. Not applicable, what's that? Dependent support arguments. That one there. Further development, expand your main points and support them with relevant reasons, evidence and examples. That would mean in-text references. Organization, yeah, it's not clear because it goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Look at things that aren't relevant as well. Yeah. Paragraphs. No clear paragraph structure. You need topic sentences. Your grammar and vocabulary is fine. What's this one? You made errors in your word choice or spelling. Yeah, just a few things, I think. What's this? Academic register, that's fine.
The marks you would give in your own words would be 40, 30, I think.
Something like that, because this is the first draft.
Yeah.
So you're going to
Also
improve it.
missing.
You're going to improve it, of course. Summary paraphrase, you haven't paraphrased, summarized information. There's no in-text citation. Use of citation sources, you haven't got any, hardly any, you see. But I think there's one somewhere, I don't know where was it? I don't know whether that's useful.
The essay is short or lengthy or should be?
Well, yeah, well that includes a reference list, that number there.
Yeah.
Where's that something? Anyway, you had one somewhere, but you need it for everything, and you need to, get it below 10% for this. You see, look, you got Adams 2008 there.
Yeah.
Now, where's Adams? Where is Adams? Oh, there he is. It should be alphabetical order.
I mean A for first.
Alphabetical order, yeah. Are there 8 there? So I'm not sure. What are these?
These are more like to show you that here is it. The
advantage of outsourcing. I think that's. Any questions?
The improvements laws, really.
Victoria's daughters are.
I've noted down, sir, but I think I should improve a lot because there's a lot of improvements out there.
Yeah. So you should be able to see this, the feedback.
So how much student you
It's
have?
Study Smart.
Okay, how much student you have assist? I mean, since today, I mean, there's a lot of people before me. So how did they?
Well, there's only Samuel before you, and then Haroon is next in a few minutes.
Okay.
That's
So
for today.
how did Samuel did?
So far, I've only received 5 from
Students.
From AS6, yes. 5 or 6 haven't, Not yet.
Okay.
Too late. But, yeah. So if you can do those changes,
And then if I did the changes, what should I do? I should show you on the email or I should resubmit?
Well, no. I mean, you do the changes, and then after the presentation week, we'll have a look at proofreading and editing your essays, and then you're working on in the meantime.
On the live class, sir.
No, you can just edit. You work on it in your own time, of course.
Okay.
But I think the week after, next week presentations. Week after that is looking at you'll be submitting the final and looking at editing and proofreading.
Okay.
In general terms.
Sure.
Yeah, that's on Incendi. So if you can do that, main thing, topic sentences, no in-text citations, but you've got up to 8 references there. Use Harvard style. This, I've shown you that, haven't I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So, done a lot. I mean, noted a lot.
Yeah, well, no, there's a few hours working there.
Mm.
Yeah. and then it'll be better.
Okay, sir. So, is it done?
Yeah, that's done. Yes. So I'll put in a timetable for presentations next week,
Mm-hmm.
and then
A presentation for the poster or for this
no,
essay?
yeah, the poster presentation. That's what it is. Yeah, the final one for I'll be assessing it.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
I'll see you next week then, Harris.
You too, sir.
Okay. So
Bye.
thank you very much.
You too, sir. Oh,